Buenas chicos, ¿cómo estáis? Creo que he vuelto a fallar. No controlo muy bien cómo se dice esto. Así que bueno, estamos en una misión de destruir cosas.
That wild dog pup. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals.
Vale, tranquilo, Calle. Sí, lo he llamado Calle, ¿qué pasa? A ver, por favor. El intercomunicador. ¿Cómo se hacía zoom? Ah, vale. Claramente tenía que haber pasado por ahí. No, el sniper. Espera, ahora no sé si cambiar cámara. Dios, qué mal sniper soy, tío. Dios. Con la última bala, LOL. En la cabeza, tío, me estás cansando. Cursos biológicos.
Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them
Yeah.
straight away if you bring them back to base.
que comprar, no sé cómo conseguirlo, pero tengo que comprar silenciadores, tío, para pistola. Para el franco. Qué bien me ha venido esta vida, ¿eh?
We can use compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too. Coming too. Roger that.
Это Зоя-4. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием! Это КП. Понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на...
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Это Зоя-4. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием! Это КП. Понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
Ага! Вот!
Зона-1, это КП. Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по цели. Прием! Это Зоя-1! Вас понял! Подготовка к минометному огню!
You gotta extract him.
Прячешься!
antenna is one of the targets. There should be more. Keep looking. So this is Raven territory. I heard once that some indigenous peoples in Canada and Alaska deify the common raven as a totem. Extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Your objective. Now get out of the hot zone. destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Ay, mira que no tengo ni idea de qué hacer, en serio. Tengo que hacer, hijo mío. ¿Cómo que tengo que hacer esto, en serio? Tengo que hacer esto, ¿no? Si alguien sabe lo que tengo que hacer, por favor que me ayude. Ay, pero ya estoy con los controles, ¿entiendes?
Those are raw diamonds. Collecting them as assets will raise our GMP.
Si me tiro aquí, ¿qué pasa? ¡Ah! No, qué chulo. Vale, vamos. Por el suelo.
Either destroy that, or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course, the enemy will realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick. Either destroy that, or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course, the enemy will realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick. Portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Sal del área de misión. Ah, vale, que salga. Bien, soy nivel 5, unidad de nivel
That's
3.
it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Muy bien. Vean adquirida, nivel de esto, requiere desarrollo de alcance.
Mission complete. Great work.
Muy bien. Vale, hombre, somos nivel B. B. 1460. De héroes. Héroes. Cuidadito, recompensas. Joder, siempre tenemos reivindicación. Armamento de helicóptero de apoyo. Que puede ser desarrollado.
How you feeling, boss?
Ya puede ser desarrollado.
Getting used to being in the field again. Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of
Se siente bien,
Afghanistan.
hijo mío. Se
I've
siente
got
bien
ahead in the
tener
range
tanto
for you to
poder.
be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
¿Cómo? C. Diplomático. Habilidad diplomático, idioma inglés. Capacidad. E, C, E, D, D, D. ¿Saltar o qué? No sé. Ok. Ok. D, 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 D. Vale. Ajá. Inodoros. No, gracias. Ya estamos aquí.
The side ops list is comprised of problems we need you to resolve. Objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it.
Joder, así de armado quiero estar yo. Ahora, tenemos cositas que hacer. Ve el número de... No. Ve al menú de apoyo del androide. Lista de misión. Esto está listo. Tenemos... ¿Hacemos esta o esta? Bueno, sigamos. Lista de tareas. Vale. Casetes.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist?
A ver,
You knew
acá.
something about them.
That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the Zero line that day, the Afghan side,
Desarrollo.
on our way back from training
Helicópteros.
Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us,
Entrenamiento de
that
compañeros.
was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave the strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist.
Skulls.
The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us.
Granada de bengalas.
It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other. But one by one, their voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me, I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair.
Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit?
No,
Historia de combate
the ones
lento
that
en
interrogated
silenciador.
me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. And that mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that.
If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it.
I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier.
Why'd they come after you?
Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, They wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are.
Escudo portátil.
And
Necesito
boss, if you
número
ever
de
do
tipo
run into them
de
again,
ID.
don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there. When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship. Though, a mutually beneficial one. Cypher had no army of their own, so they wanted us. They wanted our strength. They approached me as a potential business partner.
But they had other motives.
Cypher coaxed us into Central America, into that US-Soviet proxy war, to fuel Mother Base's growth. Once we were big enough, they'd force us to join them. That was the plan.
That's why they had Paz, still Zeke.
Right. And if we refused, she would use Zeke to fire a nuke from Mother Base. The world would consider us a liability, and countries would unite to destroy us.
We
No,
stopped the
joder,
launch.
tío, me
And
estoy
yet they still took us down.
formando.
Through that fake inspection they orchestrated to cover up their sabotage. That power Cypher wanted.
Joder,
We don't
este
have it anymore.
ingeniero.
So why are they still after you? Is it just the fear of leaving you alive?
I don't know. Was Zero really... All I know is the man I knew wouldn't want this.
What do you mean?
We have to consider that it might not be Zero we're dealing with.
We know virtually nothing about Cypher anymore. How big they've gotten, what they want, or even who they really are. The new Mother Base started out as a test drilling rig operated by a mineral resources supplier, but their
Roger.
plan fell through. The Seychelles government was happy to hand the place over to us.
Callos
This is just
a
a wrap
helicóptero,
on
venga.
stilts.
Vamos chicos.
Say, boss, you see many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us.
Recreating the Mother Base we had 9 years ago. Only this time.
That's right. The Mother Base Cypher thought they destroyed
Golden Crescent.
to kill them.
It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Fool us the same way twice. Now our enemies are in plain sight.
Oye,
When our
¿y mi
organization
avión?
gets too big, we split it across companies. Any company that draws attention gets liquidated, and its capital is back-channeled into a new company. Most PFs are small-time operations anyway. And in this business, the minnows go bankrupt all the
Ah,
time.
que así. Ah, vale, vale.
We've
Que se
never
nos
aroused
muestre el
suspicion.
mapa.
Plus,
LOL.
we have Hewick.
Hewick?
Human Exploitation Company. It's a business specializing in intel gathering. Think of it as a civilian intelligence agency.
No tecnológico, no sé qué,
Remember
no
what
sé
they were
cuánto.
trying to
Ah, sí,
accomplish
no,
in the
no, no,
prison
no.
facility in Cuba? That gave me the idea. We dispatch moles into conflict zones around the world, and each sets up an intel
Aquí está
network
nuestro
on
helicóptero.
site. Then they stay in place to give us stable points of contact when other nations intervene in the conflicts.
Vamos a ver.
Hewick's strength is that it has a cutout at each level. You get your job from one
Muy
guy,
bien,
then
aquí
you
dejo el
hand it
episodio
off
de
to
hoy.
another. No one has direct access.
Dale like si os gustó,
It's a
dislike si no os
perfect
gustó.
black box. Hewick members also work their way
Dejamos
into
al
the
caballo ahí que se
superpowers
teletransporta con su
intelligence
paracaídas
agencies
mágico.
to make sure Diamond Dogs gets work.
Nos
We
vemos
have
en el
those
siguiente
countries
capítulo,
by
¿vale?
the balls.
Hasta
That's our
mañana.
deterrent when we